everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you joining us today. If you're someone who loves a good historical mystery mixed with stunning architecture, well, you are in exactly the right place. In this Explainer, we're going to unpack a genuinely fascinating story that bridges ancient legends with a physical masterpiece that you can literally walk into today. We're looking at the miracle of the snow, a Roman summer mystery. We're going to see how a seemingly impossible weather event from over a millennia ago forever shaped one of the most important buildings in the world. Okay, let's dive into this. Snow in Rome during August? I mean, if you've ever experienced a Roman summer, you know that August is characterized by sweltering, unrelenting, oppressive heat. The very idea of snow falling from the sky in the middle of all that? It's highly unlikely. Actually, scratch that. It's completely impossible. Yet this sheer improbability sits right at the beating heart of the mystery we're decoding today. So on one hand, you have the brutal reality of the harsh, oppressive Roman summer heat. But on the other, we have this extraordinary event known as the miracle of the snow. And what's so captivating here is that this isn't just some dusty, forgotten myth. Even in modern times, every single year on August 5th, this ancient contradiction is brought to life. Inside a magnificent Roman basilica, an incredible spectacle takes place. A breathtaking shower of white flower petals rains down directly from the ceiling. It is a stunning visual representation, perfectly meant to symbolize that impossible, miraculous snowfall. And to understand why they drop these petals, just look at how deeply this event is cemented in history through its official titles. Today, August 5th, is celebrated by the Catholic Church as the Feast of the Dedication of the Basilica of St. Mary Major. But if you look at older editions of the Roman liturgical calendar, it was known as the Feast of Our Lady of the Snows, or the Dedication of the Basilica of St. Mary of the Snows. So the theme of snow isn't just a footnote, it is entirely embedded in the very identity of this historic celebration and the building itself. Section 1. The Nobleman's Dilemma. A wealthy couple in 4th century Rome. According to the ancient tradition, let's wind the clock way back to the year 358 AD. This is during the time of Pope Liberius, and there was this Roman nobleman named John. Now, John and his wife were incredibly wealthy, but they were childless. With no heirs to pass their immense fortune to, they made a massive decision. They wanted to dedicate all of their vast possessions to the Blessed Virgin Mary. But they had a problem. They didn't know exactly how to do it. They needed clear guidance on how best to use their wealth to honor her. So they began to pray for a sign. Section 2. The Miracle in August. A shared vision on the Esquiline Hill. So the legend follows a pretty fascinating progression. Step 1, the couple decides to dedicate their wealth. Step 2, they pray fervently for guidance. But step 3, well, this is where the story takes a supernatural turn. That very same night, the Virgin Mary appeared in a vision. But she didn't just appear to the nobleman and his wife. She miraculously appeared to Pope Liberius as well. They all shared the exact same nighttime vision. Which leads us to step 4, the impossible promise that snow would fall on the Esquiline Hill. The shared vision revealed an incredibly specific detail. Snow would miraculously fall on the summit of Rome's Esquiline Hill despite the heat of the Roman summer. Just take a second to appreciate how perfectly this ancient vision answers the mystery we started this explainer with. An incredibly specific, geographically pinpointed snowstorm right in the middle of a blazing summer. So the crucial point is how they reacted to this impossible event. When the prophecy was actually fulfilled and the snow physically manifested on the Esquiline Hill, it served as a literal divine blueprint. The snow told John and his wife exactly where to direct their immense wealth. They didn't just stand around marveling at the weather. They took action. They built a church right upon that very snow-covered site. Section 3. An enduring architectural marvel, the Basilica of St. Mary Major today. Moving from ancient legend to the tangible reality standing in Rome today, what's really interesting about this is just how significant this building became as a direct result of that summer snowstorm. This isn't just any church. It is one of only 4 major papal basilicas in all of Rome. And incredibly, St. Mary Major is completely unique among them because it has actually preserved its original architectural form. Plus, it is renowned for housing magnificent 5th century mosaics and deeply significant artifacts, including the revered relic of the Holy Crib, which is traditionally associated with the birth of Jesus Christ. Tracing this legacy across the centuries is just amazing. It all starts in 358 AD, with Pope Liberius and the miracle of the snow directing the nobleman's wealth. By the 5th century, we see the addition of those magnificent mosaics, layering incredible artistic heritage right onto the foundation. And following that line all the way to the present day, we come full circle to August 5th, where the church honors its origin with that beautiful shower of white flower petals. It's a wonderful tradition ensuring the memory of the snow is never lost to time. We've seen how a wealthy couple's dilemma and a highly improbable summer snowstorm over 1,600 years ago left us with one of Rome's most perfectly preserved architectural treasures. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other modern architectural wonders are secretly shaped by ancient miraculous legends? I hope this explainer has sparked your curiosity to look a little closer at the history beneath the buildings around us. Thank you so much for joining me to unpack this fantastic story and keep exploring.